plan, but a tip when it comes to escaping. And to answer your question, I'm doing fine, but as usual, I'm pissed off about being stuck in the theraprism. When you start to get immunity, don't tell us in the video. Then you will get no blackouts and you'll see more escape plans, and then Weirdmageddon 2! What's interesting is that I haven't been having nearly as many blackouts as I thought I would in this series. Like, I thought majority of these would make me blackout. And at first I thought I had developed an immunity, but I was still blacking out to some degree, a lot less, but still, in fan art reactions. So now I'm wondering if it wasn't the escape plans making me black out after all. Anyway, next is L. Orphan, who sent an apology. Oh, this is just fan art. Couldn't you have waited until submissions reopened? This is for escape plans only. Next we have Scar. So me and my friends have an inside joke calling you the face of evil, but we still love you. That's not a joke, I am the face of evil. This is just more fan art. And not only that, but this one isn't even fully colored. Submissions will reopen in like 2 weeks, just be patient. Alright, Onyx, do you have an actual escape plan? Looks like you do. So basically the plan is to start a food fight as a distraction, and then sneak into the Axe's office, steal something valuable, and then bribe someone to get me out again with the Grim Reaper. And you're a different person. Why did 2 separate people think the Grim Reaper would be of any use to me? But anyway, I get what you're saying. Bribe a guard. I don't think I'd be able to do that. As I said before, I can't even get silly straws from them. But then you would be there with the henchmaniacs and have the Pines family tied up for blood sacrifice. And we'd get high, drive to the edge of the universe, destroy a few dimensions, and get so drunk we black out and get sushi, pass out, and start a Hear Me Out cake. And your first pick would be the Wendy's mascot. That sounds like quite the party. Too bad none of the guards are willing to hear me out on letting me escape in exchange for infinite power. And you and your friend are already waiting outside for me. Yeah, unfortunately, you're gonna have to do more than just wait, because the guards will not let me leave, not even if I offer them literally everything. Next is the Princess of Chaos. Escape simple, take my hand. I know better than anyone not to just take people's hands at random. What's the catch here, Princess? Mari, who was watching one of my videos while making this, and I'm your fave? Good, that's the only right answer. Get paint, sticks, and a hammer. Use the hammer to hit the axolotl. That's not gonna work. If it was that easy to knock out the axolotl, I would have been out of here a long time ago. And then as for the lock picking, like, I'm pretty sure there's some sort of magic involved that would physically prevent me from picking the locks. And now CatDog is back. All you need is a distractor and a shovel. Oh, I can't do that because the walls regenerate. And unfortunately, I don't think distracting the axolotl would be possible, because he exists outside of space and time, so he can literally be in several places at once. And now we have RL. Shaylin is a Billford shipper. Yeah, I know, it's annoying. And I've seen her pretend she's not, too, but I know she's lying. Your new portal is turning out well. May or may not explode my bedroom, though. Well, even if it does, it would be funny at least. I don't want to marry you, I just want to get you out of there. Good, because I don't want to get married. Weirdmageddon shall rise on the earth, and you can possess my body to help. Oh, I sure will. This looks very promising. Keep up the amazing work. Silly Star again. Here's an escape plan I made. You might dislike it slightly, and it might be a bit flawed. But it's good planting ideas so others can help grow them. All hail Bill, and all do not want to make deals or just communicate with you in general. But who does? Other desperate prisoners, of course. Maybe you could get Beezy to start an alliance with you? I mean, I think I already have. He considers me his best friend. But yeah, as I said in the last part, I'm basically already doing this. Like, there are so many me simps that one of them ended up in the theraprism. Isn't that hilarious? Mr. McDoppelganger CIPHER, I remember you. Oh, so this was the one I couldn't read last time because it was too blurry. Get a phone call. Are you gonna do that? Because if I just wait for someone to call me, I'm gonna be waiting another several centuries. 2, hear an explosion. I'm guessing that's you coming to break me out. And then you're going to kill the axolotl, set me free, and then Weirdmageddon! That would be awesome if that worked, but just a warning, the axe is really difficult to take down. Otherwise, I would have done it myself already. RL again. If I find the Pines twins, should I do anything with them? Well, you can keep an eye on them, but as for actually interacting with them, wait for my orders. And now we've got Mimi back with a plan. You're gonna shake my statue's hand. The deal will be that I will build a portal and help you escape. If this plan works, your part of the deal for me is to be a hedge maniac. Well, of course you get to be a hedge maniac if your plan worked. You can try to befriend Sixer and get him to tell you how he made the portal. There's no need for you to do that. I can just send the blueprints into your mind. Okay, so here's where things get a little more complicated. You see, if you're coming from Dimension Reality, like most of my viewers, it's gonna be a little more complicated because in that case, you're gonna want to make the portal on your own first, then use that portal to reach the dimension with my statue in it, and then shake my statue's hand so that I can return. So yeah, depending on which dimension you're in, the order of these steps is gonna be a little different. But apart from that, this seems like a pretty solid plan. Now we have a third escape plan from Moth Exit. This escape plan is in the Wings of Fire universe. That's the second one. First, you're going to find a dragon to make a deal with. Wait, how am I going to reach the dragons? I feel like we're missing a step here because I can't find a dragon to make a deal with unless I establish contact with that universe to begin with. And since they don't have internet, I don't think I'll be able to do that anytime soon. So I think this plan is fundamentally flawed, but that being said, I agree with this last part. Fuck the Axolotl, Bill Fort, the unfunny jokes, everyone who tries to make Bill blackout, and all the Bill traitors and haters. Fuck Molly. All hail Bill CIPHER. And here's the attachment of me being silly. Next is Skibbity Bibbity. As an apology for drawing Bill Fort, I have given you hopefully helpful escape plans. Alright, let's see if you're gonna redeem yourself. You're off to a good start here with the fuck the Axolotl! Learn out-of-pocket facts and shit only the Axolotl would know. Well, that I've already done. Make a believable enough Axolotl costume out of arts and crafts thing. Oh, I see where this is going. I can do a lot with those rudimentary arts and crafts materials, but one of the things I can't do is create a convincing Axolotl disguise. Also, you're calling me gay again, so instead of redeeming yourself, you just pissed me off even more. Next! Beezy? I was not expecting to see you here. I'm still pissed by the art you sent in the last video. I do admit I'm nervous, and if only you get out, I just wait for you to come back and set us free. Yeah, of course I'll come back for you. In fact, I'll burn the whole theraprism down. And one more thing, you can call me parasocial or whatever, but to me, Bill, you will always inspire my creativity. Signed, your best friend. I know this may be unexpected. People say I'm rather dumb. I'm smarter than I let off, CIPHER. Oh, really now? Before I start explaining, we would need some various items, all of which I can get my hands on. paint bombs, glitter bombs, glue traps, you name it. But I need this fucking cone off my head. The truth is, Bill, my eyes can see tears and rips through dimensions and realities. Occasionally, some of these rips appear within the theraprism. For the recent few weeks in the therapism, nice one, I've been convincing the others in the minimum security level to follow and listen to me. In a few weeks' time from now, we have planned an ambush of sorts, not just for your freedom, but for ours too. Here's our plan. Can I just say real quick, this just randomly occurred to me, I have not blacked out this entire video, at least not that I know of. So yeah, something's definitely up. I'm starting to think it's more complicated than just the pills not letting me see the escape plans. I still don't believe that parrot bullshit, though. Anyway, continuing with Beezy's plan, I'll go around collecting everyone for the revolution, but in the form of follow the leader, that way making it seem like just some fun game. Using my follow the leader line, the alarms should scare them into a panic, causing hallway clogging, and from there on, I can lead us both to an opening. And in case we get caught or this plan goes to shambles, I'll take the whole blame. What's the worst that can happen? The axe simply can't erase me because that would cause an anger of someone very powerful. A huge fight could break out between the axe and him, which could put many existences of realities and omniverses at stake, which we both know the axe wouldn't risk, right? Of all the plans that I've received so far, this is by far the most promising one. I really hope I didn't fuck up just by opening this because, you know, the computers are bugged and all. Once gathered, I'll tell the other weaker minds that this is some fun game. Hand them the crafted bombs and tell them whoever throws the most will get my chocolate bar. And so the fun should start, as the many of the mini-maniacs, as I call them, branch out around the theraprism. My follow the leader line will head further up to the higher security section, and most people there should have been removed to go deal with the mini-maniacs. Using my rather strong jaws, I should be able to chew through the latches. If that doesn't work, I'll simply punch keypads and hope for the best. This is where your plan is flawed. Because as I said before, there seems to be some sort of magic on the lock. So I don't think you'd even be able to use the keypads. And you know what? Come to think of it, this whole plan is shit. Because I mean, you're Beezy. How much power do you really have? How do I know you're telling the truth about seeing the rifts? And even if you are telling the truth, what's the chance that they would go through the theraprism of all places? The security in this place is way too high for rifts to just randomly appear. As for the revolution, I highly doubt you'll be able to keep a secret for that long. And then once you inevitably get caught, both of us are gonna get in trouble because you associated me with your stupid plan that would never work. And I really think this plan sucks. And you know what, Beezy? You can be just as certain that I'm telling the truth here as you can be certain that I'm telling the truth about your red paint. So yeah, Beezy, don't even bother with this plan. It sucks, and we're just both gonna get in trouble. Oswald of the Skywings. Wait, from Wings of Fire? Maybe I should go back to that Wings of Fire plan then. Cause I did not realize that these dragons had internet access. Oh right, I remember now. The first time Wings of Fire came up, the plan was submitted by someone from that universe. So I'm gonna read your plan first and then the other Wings of Fire plan. Step 1, make a deal with the Skywing against Queen Ruby. You're gonna have to help me with that. Maybe allow me to possess you in order to reach them. Step 2, get them to kidnap Kinkoju. Step 3, torture her until she gives me a talisman. Step 4, turn Peacemaker into Darkstalker using the remaining magic in the talisman. Step 5, Darkstalker makes you a new physical form with animus magic. And step 6, take your new body and rule, with the Axolotl none the wiser that your old body is a soulless husk and never pursues you. Well, the Axe would definitely know. In fact, I think it would be pretty obvious to everyone at the Theraprism. So yeah, there would be people on the hunt for me, but if Darkstalker can make me a powerful enough physical form, then I should be able to defeat the guards that go after me with relative ease. So here's the other Wings of Fire related plan, which you can help me with, Oswald. Because if I can possess you, then maybe I can actually enact this plan. First, you are going to find a dragon to make a deal with. Tell them that somewhere there's a magic scroll. On the scroll, make them write, make all evil, silly, and weird Bill Ciphers who have been trapped in the Theraprism or trapped in any other way to all be released immediately with all the powers they had before being trapped, plus invincibility to any weakness they may have had, and to kill all the axolotls these Bill Ciphers hate, and make this spell irreversible, and then make them write, make Weird Mageddon never ending no matter what, and make this spell irreversible. So, let me get this straight. In the Wings of Fire universe, there is a magic scroll that you can just use to bend the multiverse to your whim. Alright, where do I find that? Because I think I could just skip the first 2 parts, possess Oswald, and then find it myself. I just need to know where exactly it is and how to get it. Next is Vivi. I've been able to snag a few layout drawings from an inside buddy of mine and mapped out possible ways you could get out. You would have to disable a bunch of cameras and politely escort staff members, but I'm sure you can figure that out. Possibly. Again, my powers are being limited in here, so I don't know how much I can do. While you're breaking out, can you bust out someone else? I'm breaking everyone out. As I said before, I'm burning this place to the ground, just setting everyone free. I've also been trying out the pills you take, and CIPHER, they taste awful. Yeah, they do taste awful. That just makes it even worse that I'm forced to take them. Everything's a bit spinny. Oh, crap. There come the side effects. Well, luckily, I assume you can just not take the pills ever again, so yeah. Burn the pills! This isn't gonna work, though. You're saying I take a shortcut through the void? Absolutely not. And you actually got the pills, although yours are so much more colorful than mine. All the ones they give me are like shades of gray. But yeah, honestly, I don't know how this is supposed to help me. I would have to find some way to regain power so that I could actually fight all those guards. And the fucking shortcut through the void, like, were you on the pills when you made this route? Because this is just no. Now we've got Candlord. Taking your feedback this time. The last one is for everyone / a joke page. Operation Board Game Escape. That sounds fun. Make start or finish be the agreeing point, like signing a contract. Under it, you can write anything you'd like. It's technically like making a deal basically without them knowing. Interesting. You can shapeshift your innards to have a pill compartment. Actually, about that, with my powers weakened, I, can't really shapeshift anymore. I mean, sometimes I can, but it takes a lot of energy. I swear, those pills are just... I can't stand them. They really make me feel like a shell of my former self. If Bill met Bill in another universe and then made a deal with Bill, will Bill outbill the Bill that made a deal with Bill? Yes. Invisible trick. Dress up as Pyramid Steve and you would be ignored 1,000% of the time. Try this hack to be the most hated thing ever. Yeah, that's definitely a joke, but it's a funny joke, so I don't mind it. And I'm running out of computer time, so this is gonna be the last one for this episode. We got Manolasa! All hail Bill, our great and powerful lord and master for all eternity! Bill CIPHER! And fuck the buzzkill boring pedazo de mierda, the Axolotl! So we've got another map here. This one is significantly less accurate. My room is very far away from the main area. The doors to the outside are sectioned off behind the staff-only areas. So in order to even reach the exit, I would have to find a way to break into the staff-only parts of the Theraprism. I wish I could just be like, bye suckers, but unfortunately, it's a lot more complicated than that. So that concludes this episode of reacting to escape plans. If you have any ideas on how I can escape the Theraprism, then make sure to submit them through the link in the description. And remember, reality solution, the end result, bye, goodbye!